time for a love potion, a little sweet and spice. Throw it all in a cauldron, mix it up real nice. Fire in my eyes.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please, if you are seeing this channel for the first time, don't forget to subscribe, and after watching this video, do not forget to also like the video, and when you subscribe, please put on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I have a new video. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can make a very sweet and delicious stew with your leftover soya. You know how you go out in the night and you come back with some soya, so I'll be showing you how you can use that soya. So here I have the ingredients I'll be using for this stew. I have cayenne pepper with the seeds removed. Please, this cayenne pepper, it looks so big. I know it looks so big, but please, it is not spicy. It is just taking the position of tin tomato, because I will not be using tin tomato for this stew. So I have cayenne pepper, fresh tomatoes, the suya, onions, 3 seasoning cubes, salt. Then for spices, I will be using thyme, curry, and ground nutmeg. This ground nutmeg is not the one you buy in a sachet. This one is the seed of the nutmeg that I blended myself. So it has a very beautiful aroma, and it will make this stew smell so nice and taste so good. I will also be using Scotch bonnet pepper for this stew. I've already washed it and set aside. So I will also use fresh fish. I've also washed this fish and I will set this aside. And here I have the rice. You can use any kind of rice you want for this recipe. So what I'll do first is to blend the peppers. I'll blend the cayenne pepper and the Scotch bonnet pepper. I'll also be blending half of the onion, and after that I'll also blend tomato. When I blend all of this together, I'll pour it in a pot and boil to reduce the water in it. I usually do that so that when I start making the stew, it will not take time. So what I'll do first is to blend the peppers so I'll get liquid. That way I don't pour too much water when blending this. So now that I've blended the pepper and I have liquid, I'll pour in the tomatoes and blend all of them together. So I'll put this on heat now. So for the fish, I'll cook it with only salt and pepper. That's the pepper from the blender. I'll just rinse the blender and pour the water into the fish and allow it to boil for some minutes before putting off the heat. I'll wash the rice properly and put on heat. So I'll make sure I pour enough water that will cover the rice properly before putting it on heat. I'll chop the remaining onion and set aside. The fish is ready, and I'll leave it open for some time before frying it so that it firms up a bit. I've also boiled down the tomato and pepper mixture. I'll wash the parboiled rice. I'll add salt to this and put it on heat. So now that I've prepared all the ingredients for making this stew, I'll start making the stew now. But what I'll do first is to fry the fish. I'll pour in oil in a hot pan and when it heats up properly, I'll fry the fish on both sides. So when the fish is properly fried, I'll remove it from heat and start making the stew in the same oil. So what I'll do first is to pour onions into this oil. I'll allow it to fry for a bit. So I allow the onion to fry for like a minute, and after that I'll be adding the curry, thyme and the nutmeg into the oil. And I will also allow this to fry just for like maybe 30 seconds or 1 minute or so before adding the tomato and the pepper. I'll cover and allow this to fry properly. I'll make sure I turn it frequently so it does not burn. So now it's properly fried and it's time to add the seasoning cubes, salt, and also introduce the suya into the stew. So I'll add all this and cover the pot and allow it to simmer for a bit. I'll lower the heat so that the suya can also take in some of the stew into it. So I'll lower the heat and put the suya with the salt and seasoning cubes. I'll cover the pot. So this is like 5 minutes after, and it's time to add the fish to the stew. I will also be adding the fish stock to the stew. Guys, please, when I was about to pour the fish stock into the stew, my phone just went off, so I couldn't get the clip of where I poured the fish stock into the stew. But I just added the stock and a little bit of water to loosen up the stew a bit, and after that I'll pour in the fish and cover it and allow it to boil, after which the stew will be ready. So if you have watched up till now and you have not subscribed, I don't understand. Is it that you don't want to eat this rice? Is it that Suya is not hungering you? Or is it that you don't want to eat fish? Tell me which one. Please, now I'm begging you, go and subscribe if you've not done that already. And when you subscribe, don't forget to put on the notification bell, so whenever I have a new video, you get notified. And also very important, don't forget to like this video. So guys, our stew is ready. Can you see how beautiful it looks? This stew tasted so nice. If you have leftover soya, or if you can get soya, anyhow you get soya, try this recipe at home and thank me later. It is very delicious. Thank you so much for watching, guys. My rice is also ready, so I'll dish my food now. The rice and the stew tasted so nice. You can also use this same stew to eat your boiled yam or fried yam, fried potatoes. The list is endless. Just try this and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.